Hey girl, what's up? Welcome in and welcome back to my channel. Today in the lab, I'm going to be doing a full glam smoky fall look using some new products that I recently purchased from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Make sure you check that haul out. It'll come up in the cards here or in the description box below. But that is what this makeup look is all about from TJ Maxx or Marshalls. So I hope you guys like fall makeup videos that are coming out because it is fall. I'm super excited. And yeah, so if you want to see how I got this look, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. It definitely helps your girl out. And if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. I'm going to first start off with moisturizing my face. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today because I'm going to be starting with my eyes instead of my face. And funny thing is, let me tell you what this is. So this is the Korres Wild Rose moisturizer. It looks like this. Super hydrating on the skin. Funny thing is, I used to start off with doing my eyeshadow first, always, and then I would go in with my foundation. But as of lately, like within the last couple of years, I've been doing my eyes last. But it all depends on the eyeshadow look, but maybe that's the reason why, because certain eyeshadows I'm just doing like a neutral look. I feel like I don't have to start with that first. But anywho, I'm gonna be going in with the Morphe eyeshadow palette. This is the 3A Deep Smoky eyeshadow palette, and it comes in 3. I'm gonna take the film out, and that is how the 3 shades look. This was at TJ Maxx for $3.99, and I swatched all of these in a haul. All of this stuff, as I mentioned, is a TJ Maxx Marshalls type of haul. So I do have a video here on my channel. You can see the initial haul there and swatches. Since we're doing a smoky eye, I'm gonna just focus on using the 3 that are in here. Usually I would try to go in for a, you know, transition shade, but we're not gonna do that today. So I'm just gonna take the shade Smoky, which is this middle brown shade, and pop that into the crease. So I'm gonna focus it here, but I'm gonna tilt my head back a bit, building it up right here in this corner. But taking my time with it, because smoky eyes can get real raccoonish real quick if you don't, you know, take your time with it. I'm gonna switch my brush to the Sigma Detailed Blending Brush. This is the E27 brush. And I'm just gonna use that to pack it into the crease. I'm gonna take a blending brush with nothing on it. This is the Morphe M504 brush, and I'm just gonna blend out the harsh lines very lightly at the top. Now we're gonna go into this black. Now the crazy thing about this black is not like matte. It has a little bit of metallic to it. So I'm gonna take this and put this all over the lid, and I'm just building this up. Just build it up, but stopping at that crease because I don't want to overshadow that brown. And so that is basically the eye, but I'm gonna pop on some lashes and come back with the other eye complete so we can move on to the face. Okay, lashes are on. This eye is done. We're now gonna go into the primer. This is the Marc Jacobs Invisible Undercover Perfecting Coconut Face Primer. It looks like this. I did get this from TJ Maxx as well, and I actually like this primer because it keeps your skin hydrated. It gives like a light, like a glow in a sense to me under the foundation. When you do smoky eyes, you definitely gotta be careful because black will be everywhere. This primer is super lightweight, and like I said, it gives like a glow under the skin. Like you can see the glow just off of me doing this. Now into the foundation. So if you haven't checked out this video, that is the Nars Soft Matte Foundation, the new one that they just came out with. I did a review on my channel, so click the link above and check the description box below. But when I tried that foundation, I actually got it in Tahoe. My previous shades in Nars before that new one came out, like in the Sheer Glow and the Radiant one, are both Syracuse. So when I saw this at TJ Maxx, the Nars All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. I've never tried this foundation. It retailed for $14.99, and I saw it in the shade Syracuse, and I'm like, oh, that's great because that's what my other Nars foundations were, but seems like Tahoe works better for me in that formula, so let's just see if this works out. I did like try to play around with this with my skin without a full face. So what I'm gonna do is, because it was showing really light right here, because I only tried it right here on my chin area, I'm gonna go in with this Korres concealer just to like color correct down here, and you know, to try to like balance it out so it won't look too ashy right here around my mouth area. So I'm just gonna color correct here. I typically don't like to color correct. I used to do this step all the time, but now I just I found a way to find foundations that have the right undertone for me now, so I don't have to do this step that often. But before, I used to use the LA Girl, is it LA Girl Pro concealer, the orange one. Comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. If you used that orange one before, then you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use one side of the sponge to just press that into the skin. And I've talked about this Korres concealer before on my channel. It was the everyday makeup, no makeup type of look, or everyday natural makeup from working from home. If I remember to put it, I'll put it on the screen. But I'm just gonna blend all of this in. Now going into the Nars All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. This is actually supposed to be their semi-matte foundation, so it's gonna give you like, it's supposed to give you like a slight glow, but yet satiny, I guess. But it's super liquidy. I don't know. It's definitely liquidy compared to the new matte foundation. So I'm gonna just take this and place it all over the face. I just do a little at a time because it's super runny. It definitely looks a lot better since I did a little bit of color correcting with a deeper concealer, so it actually matches my shade right now. But I'm telling you, when I tried this thing in the bathroom, like swatching it down here and like blended it in, it definitely was giving me like ash. And I'm like, that's so weird that different formulas will give you different shades, but it looks good. It actually gives me a little satiny glow, but we'll see how long that lasts after we set everything. I do not have a new concealer from TJ Maxx or Marc, so I'm just gonna go in with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealers, and I'm using both shades, medium 1.5 Macadamia and light 2.6. Shout out to my girl who told me what shade she is from watching my Nars matte foundation, complete matte foundation video. Thank you so much for, you know, letting me know another shade. I am on that shade as soon as I decide to go back in Sephora. You know, I got a plan to go in Sephora. Comment down below if you have to like plan, because I can go in there for one thing and then come out with 4 or 5 things, and that's not what I went in there for. So I definitely took note of the shade you said I should try, girl, and I'm gonna definitely give that a try, because these have been like super light, but it worked really well with the Nars matte, complete matte foundation. So this is what it's looking like after I blended out all the concealer, and so far so good. Like a smoky eye is just so bomb. Like it just makes you look like real sleek and snatched and $1,000,000. So we're now gonna set everything with the Marc Jacobs Finish Line Perfecting Coconut Setting Powder, and I got this from Marshall's for $12.99, and that is what that looks like. This is what this looked like. I realized I didn't even get a chance to use it in my last TJ Maxx Marshall's video, but that is what the packaging looks like inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with this. I've never used this before. It claims to just give an invisible finish, seamless setting, coconut delight. So let's see about that. I like this powder. It actually gives like a soft, smooth finish. I really like how it didn't like totally mattify it down, but it did just enough to set it in place. I don't have a new face powder, so I'm just gonna set everything with the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in the shade Tan 35. $1.95. You guys, all of the products that I'm using will be listed in the description box below. Now for bronzer, since this is like my newest item to my collection, I didn't get this from TJ Maxx or Marshalls, but I did pick up the Morphe Complexion Pro palette in the shade, in the 8T Totally Tan, and it looks like this. I know I told you guys about the red one that I have, but this is what that looks like. This is the face palette, and it has all these amazing colors in it. So cute. And I feel like this one would be more so good for my skin tone. The original one that I had, I showed you guys, was the 8R. That's rich, which is super red on me, but I do like that bronzy look sometimes, but some of the colors are just picking up too red. So the both of them side by side, I just feel like are so gorgeous. So we're gonna go in with the new one today, since this is some new makeup that we're trying out, and I'm gonna try this out. And I'm gonna go in with the bronzer that is in here, which is these 3 shades here. Yes, this is what I needed. Yes, ma'am. You guys see that? There's just something about a good bronzer, honey. Yes. Now for the inner corner, I'm just gonna go in with that gold shade. So very like coppery, simple, you know, not doing too much. So for blush, I'm gonna go into the same 8T Totally Tan palette by Morphe and just place some of this pinky, like peachy blush. The bronzer actually did an amazing job. Like, these palettes are so pigmented. So if you're looking for a pigment, honey, they did it with these, because look at this side. I definitely went too far with that. So we're just going to press that in. For highlighter, there's 2 highlighters in here. One is like this iridescent shade, and this one is like a champagne-y gold. So I'm just going to go ahead and place that on the face using that gold. I'll just go in between both. All right, so for lips, I'm gonna be going in with the MAC lipstick. I got this from TJ Maxx for $7.99. It looks like this. I talked about this as well in the shade Modesty, and it looks like this. So pretty, like a pretty pink. Too pretty. It's a cream sheen, so I'm gonna line my lips with the Morphe pencil in the shade Vibes. I love a good MAC lipstick, like, oof. Just gonna set my face with the Morphe Luminous setting spray. All right, so this is the finished look. I will have to say that I liked everything in this particular session of me using these products from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I am blown away, okay? I made the Luminous foundation work by Nars. I was a little scared at first, but I made it work, as well as the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I have to get my right shade. But everything that I've purchased recently from TJ Maxx and Marshalls, I was super excited about in the first place. So to make it even better, like trying it on face, creating a look, 2 thumbs up. Comment down below if you recently got some good items from your TJ Maxx or your Marshalls. Let me know down below. So yes, if you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, love, peace, and beauty. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.